Results revenue at 3.17 billion euros, up 4.2% year over year.
Reporting third quarter sales up 4.8%. Franklin Golf Romeo.
The Fed policy will be driven by the pace of the data. State policy will remain accommodative.
Futures on sessions low, still down about 1% on the day for a little more than 4 pennies.
Hi, I'm Seth Freudberg. I'm the Director of Options Training here at SMBU in Manhattan, and I'm also the head options trader on our proprietary options trading desk. Thank you for spending time with us today to discuss our Options Foundation training program. Before we get started, I'd like to point out that SMB Training is providing this presentation for educational purposes only. Today's presentation involves no live relevant positions, and any positions you see on the screen today are as a result of hypothetical prices that were approximately available in the marketplace, but that does not assure that you will be able to attain that exact same type of pricing in the marketplace. Please be aware of that. So I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. I used to be an insurance company executive, and I ran a medium-sized insurance company here in the United States. I also have run insurance companies outside of the United States, in Bermuda specifically, and I was in the insurance business for 22 years. When I got up in the morning in the insurance business, maybe a couple decades into my career, Monday morning wasn't so fun anymore. Between angry claimants, employees and executives with egos, etc., a career in corporate America can be kind of rough. Well, I retired from the insurance business in 2006, and then I began to do what is my passion, and my passion is options trading. Options trading is something that I've always been interested in, and I became interested in becoming educated in that area, and as a result, I have now become a full-time options trader as well as an options educator. I love working with other traders on SMB's trading desk. SMB backs options traders who have a strong skill set, most likely as a result of our having educated them. And the elite traders who emerge from our training program can be backed by SMB and be participants in our options trading desk. In other words, options trading can become their career once you go through our training program if you qualify and do a competent job of trading. The type of options trading that we teach does not provide for you to have to ascertain the direction of a stock or an index, unlike most other forms of trading. In fact, this kind of trading involves trading in a range. And if the market does, in fact, for a stock or an index trade in a range, typically we will have a very nice profit on our options trades. In this type of options trading, time is our friend. The simple passage of time typically will help us to make money in the options trading business, which is not true if a stock or an index goes in a direction other than the one you've predicted in other forms of trading. So this type of options trading involves us reacting to the market as opposed to predicting the market. We learn how to react to the market, adjust to what it's doing, and then trade, hopefully to a profit under those conditions. The greatest joy for us here at SMB is to find outstanding options traders, train them, have them become outstanding at the particular trades that they enjoy trading, and then make money for everyone, themselves and the firm, and turn options trading into a full-time career. So my main role here at SMB is the role of an options training mentor. And what is the real role of a mentor? It's a word you've heard, but we have a special definition for that in SMB's options training program. A mentor of options traders, first of all, exposes them to outstanding option strategies. He then experiences with you the trading of those strategies. You'll put those trades on live, and I will assist you in your understanding and trading them properly. But most importantly, I help you to discover who you are as an options trader. Every options trader is different. Some are very risk averse. We have options trades that are very consistent with risk aversion. Other traders like to take a little bit more risk and be rewarded for that risk. And we have plenty of trades which provide you with that opportunity as well. My job is to find out what you are best at and to help you to then improve and become excellent at those particular strategies that you have a comfort level with. What we have found at SMB is traders who are trading in their comfort zone are going to succeed. If you're outside of your comfort zone, then it's going to be much harder to succeed. So we try to find what you're comfortable with and then help you to become outstanding at that particular strategy. Let me run through an example of the kinds of trades that we teach here in SMBU's options training program. Let's take, for example, Google, which on May 22nd, 2013 was trading around 900. Now, how can we make a profit in options trading around the fact that Google is trading at 900? Well, one thing we could do is to enter in what is called an iron condor. And an iron condor is a trade where if the market trades in a range between the short puts, which are below the market, in this case it's 760, and the short calls, which are above the market here in the case of 1,000, if the Google stock trades for the next 59 days and ultimately concludes between 1,000 and 760, then we will make a profit. In this case, we would make $1,380 by entering into this, what's known as a 10-lot iron condor. Another way of expressing this is, if we look at the green section on the chart here, you can see that anywhere between 760 and 1,000 would be a profitable outcome for the types of options trades that we teach. And in this specific case, for this iron condor in Google. And in fact, on July 19th, the third Friday in July, which was the options expiration for this particular strategy and this particular trade, Google in fact closed between 1,000 and 760, and therefore the $1,380 that we collected by selling this iron condor way back in May is ours to keep. So that's the great thing about this type of trade. As long as the market stays between two very wide points, we will make money. In a lot of ways, it's the direct opposite of other kinds of trading, where you have to decide where is this stock going and which side should I get on, long or short. In this case, it really didn't matter to us if Google went down or up, as long as it stayed inside the range of our trade. That's a typical options income trade. It's a very, very, very simplified example of one, but it is the types of trades that we love to do here on options, on SMB's options trading desk. So we have a special offer for you. And it's a very valuable offer, and it's only available for a short period of time. And that is, we are basically going to offer you our Options Foundation program, which is a 20-part video curriculum, over 12 hours of recorded videos and 500 PowerPoint slides, describing how to trade options income strategies. That cost is $19.50. However, we have a mentoring package known as the Elite Mentoring Package. That gives you the ability to have, or the right to have, 3 private one-on-one mentoring sessions with me for approximately 1 hour over a 3-month period. During that 3-month period, you are also entitled to come to our live student meetings that we hold 3 times a month. So in total, you will have 9 student meetings plus the 3 one-on-one mentoring sessions with myself. And you additionally have access to our entire student meeting video archive, which goes back to the middle of 2011. That's a treasury of meetings that you will be able to watch. So it's as though you've been in our program since its inception back in the middle of 2011. And finally, and most importantly, after you view the curriculum and during our one-on-one mentoring sessions, we will establish for you a personalized trading plan based on those strategies that you felt comfortable with in our training program, and we will develop a capital plan for you and goals and objectives for your trading. So by the end of the 3-month period, you should have reviewed all of our curriculum, had 3 mentoring sessions with me, been to 9 of our student meetings, and attended and been set to launch your options trading career. That is the offer that we are providing you with today. But what's so fantastic about that is the price. Normally, to gain access to the 3 one-on-one mentoring sessions and our student meetings, we would charge you $1,245 for that. However, we are waiving that cost completely and offering you both the 3 one-on-one mentoring sessions, the 9 student meetings, and the full Options Foundation curriculum for the cost of just the Options Foundation curriculum, which is $1,950. It's a tremendous value, one which will not be available very long. We are providing this for you as a result of the launch of this particular product. So with that, we think that you should take some serious consideration to taking this course and launching your career as an options trader. We hope that you take that step. It's been very rewarding for me, and as I say, I love getting up on Monday morning, and that has been consistent for me since I started options trading back in 2006. So again, thank you for your time, and please give due consideration to what we've said here today. Thank you. So that Steve can begin to show you the desktop of OptionView. And so if you could go ahead and do that, I'd appreciate it. Right. By the way, as you're setting that up, Steve, I wanted to mention that today's seminar was really as a result of a questionnaire I sent out at the end of one of our earlier sessions, in which we asked the folks to indicate what are the subjects they'd be interested in hearing about. And one of the folks said they'd like to know how to scan for opportunities, and I said, well, I've got just the tool for that. So go ahead, Steve.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much. I appreciate the opportunity to present this. OptionView has this portion of the software called OpScan, and we've had it for many, many years. And we have a good handful of traders that are using it every day to find opportunities. And what's interesting about it is that you can custom write your own scans and not tell anyone what you're doing. And so sometimes folks will call in and say, Steve, can I write this formula? Can OpScan do this or that? And I'll say yes or no. And occasionally I'll help folks write a formula to query the database, but here's OpScan in a nutshell. It's a database consisting of option price, volatility, and volume data that you can query using your own formulas. Now, if you can program and if you know how to write an Excel spreadsheet formula, a function, if you're familiar at all with that language, then you could probably work really well with OpScan. And so here's a list of some parameters that address just the underlying asset. And then I'm going to show you a list of the option-specific parameters. Then we're going to dive into 3 formulas that I think you'll find kind of interesting. Okay? What we're looking at here is can you see my mouse here, Seth?
I can, Steve. Yes, I can.
Excellent. Okay. So here's the underlying specific formulas, and of course you can query the whole database and say, show me the price. Just limit the population of results to those that have a last U or a price greater than $10 or something, and then you can query those that end up to 20 days ago. And then we can do a 20-day average, up to 20-day average. And so you could say, show me those where today's price is greater than the 20-day average. Then you go on down and we have volume information. Interesting here, dollar volume of options. And here at OptionView, we feel that looking at the dollar volume of options is quite often a more accurate measure of liquidity than the contract volume of options.
You know what, Steve? Somehow I feel your sound has gotten a little bit lower in the last 20 seconds or so.
Let me put it a little closer to my mouth there with the microphone. Is that better?
Yeah, it's better now. Yes.
Okay, very good.
Great.
I'll make sure it stays kind of close. Okay, so there's the dollar volume of options, and we can look at the call, the put, or the total dollar volume, the average, and so forth, and we'll get to that in a bit. We have open interest. Then, of course, we have volatility. Interesting, we can query, and we're going to get into this here today, the implied volatility from options in the front month, the second, or the third month, and we're going to dive into that a bit.
Right.
Let me show you some of the option specific. If you want to go after certain specific options, we can look at those that have certain bid or ask price.
Thank you for watching this clip of our Options Tribe webinar. The rest of the recording is available on optionstribe.com. I'm Seth Freudberg, and I've been hosting the Options Tribe since May of 2011. We've brought in options experts from all over the world to make excellent presentations to our members. So go right now to optionstribe.com to learn more about options education, or you can send me an email at sfreudberg@smbcap.com.